That is diagnosis. To diagnose means to know the exact problem. He will say that, we have checked the vitals. Now we have checked the vitals. In medical terms, vitals means, so at the end, a doctor will definitely say the line like speedy recovery, or he will say that, I wish that patient a speedy recovery. Discussion with the doctor. If you are having someone in a hospital, and if you want to discuss with the doctor, what kind of discussion you should have? See, understand, communication will be very effective if you use the right words, if you are confident, if your body language is very confident, and if you speak effortlessly without any hesitation. In this video, I'm going to tell you the same thing, how to speak effortlessly with a doctor, discussion with a doctor. In this video, I'm going to tell you about what kind of words you should use and what kind of words a doctor will use and how you should understand those words. Very effective technique, very effective video. Stay with me. It's a very short video I'm going to make. So here we go. The first is, if suppose you go to a hospital and if you are talking to a doctor, how to inquire about your patient's health, about your loved ones, about your relatives' health. You can use the word diagnosis. Now, this is a word, typical word used in medical fraternity, okay, medical field. You can say like, doctor, what's the diagnosis? Doctor, what's the diagnosis? Or what's the diagnosis, doctor? And doctor will say, yeah, man, we are in the process, and let us see. The blood samples have been given, and slowly we will get the results. And I don't know what will be the diagnosis exactly, but we have to wait for that time. So this is what you can talk about diagnosis. Diagnosis means what? What do you conclude? What is your opinion? What is the problem with this patient? What disease he has, what problems he is going through. That is diagnosis. To diagnose means to know the exact problem. Okay. Another word is very interesting, prognosis. Prognosis. Prognosis means what? Prognosis means after this is over, what do you think? How long will it take to recover? Or what is the future of this patient? Or what do you think about this patient's health in the future? Prognosis. You can say, what's the likely prognosis? I think he will recover quickly. Keep your fingers crossed. Hope so. Or he will say, oh, I'm sorry, I just can't tell exactly right now because the case is very complicated and I'm really sorry about this. So that kind of thing may happen. So this is a prognosis. Repeat with me and write down in your notebook. Prognosis, diagnosis, diagnosis, prognosis. Okay, now the doctor will tell, and you should understand what is his language, how is he speaking. Like, for example, he will say that, we have checked the vitals. Now we have checked the vitals. In medical terms, vitals means the temperature of the body of the patient, or the breathing. How is he breathing? Is his breathing normal? That means that blood pressure and the pulse rate. So what he will say, let us see the vitals. So when you first time go to a hospital, a doctor will definitely say, let us see what are the vitals. Vital signs. Vitals means what? Important. The meaning of the word vital means important. And doctor will say, let us see what are the vitals. Okay. Okay. Or the doctor will say, the patient is unconscious actually. He is not in a conscious state. So it means he is in a, not a coma, but he is unconscious. He is in a sleep mode and he isn't able to interact. That is unconscious. Under observation is another word doctors use. You can say, he is under observation and we are monitoring him. So at the end, a doctor will definitely say the line like speedy recovery, or he will say that, I wish that patient a speedy recovery. You can say like this. Speedy recovery means what? Speedy, he should recover. He should get well quickly. Speedy recovery. Guys, these words may feel like very simple for you, but we forget them. We aren't able to use them. So next time when you are talking to a doctor, why don't you use these words? Why don't you talk to him confidently and then see the effect? He will say, oh really, okay, yeah, sure, we will take care of him. Because if you have that good confidence in communication, in English especially, in India especially, you will be given a VIP treatment. You will be given that special treatment which definitely you deserve, because you have worked on the communication. Understand one thing, when you speak a regional language, definitely we love our regional language. Regional language should be in our heart, but English should be in our mouth, because English is a business language. English is a language of growth. English is a language of prosperity. English is the language of connection also. So dear friends, next time go to a doctor, ask him, excuse me, may I come in, and start talking with him. And then see what happens. When he will see your confidence and your fluency, he will be bewitched. He will say, wow, really great. I have to take this patient very seriously. Take care, friends. See you. Chalo, bye-bye. Implement this, okay? Implement this. Don't just watch the video. Implement this. See you.